Okay, I'll be quiet.
3, 2, 1, play. So it's the Evil Twig here with Tonda's Dota commentating a game between Orange and DK. I'm pretty excited to see this one because Orange and DK are pretty formidable teams. So maybe we'll see something epic, maybe we'll see a stomp, but we'll see in the next maybe 40-50 minutes because that's generally how long the Asian Dota games last. So the first draft coming out from DK from the Radiant, what do you think they're going to be banning out there?
Well, first of all, I just want to say, China versus Southeast Asia. This is it. This is lower bracket finals in the semi-finals for the lower bracket. So both teams are already in the money, but you obviously want to get to that grand final. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully, we get a good 2 games, 3 games even.
That's right. I totally agree with you. It's make or break game for both teams. Both teams have quite high prospects for themselves, and they've both trained and practiced for quite a long time. Burning known for his discipline and his training schedule, and also Mushi known for waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning and training before going to work. So I think the stakes are very high for both teams, but I'll start going through the draft here. So DK banning out OD, probably worried about that annoying mid hero that they kind of have to gank and worry about, which kind of puts a weaker element to your trial and forces you to go for that dual roaming combo to deal with the solo mid hero. And Orange banning out the Batrider, and also we'll see probably like a Nyx or something random. Because DK have first pick, they don't want them to get a hero that's just a little bit broken at the moment.
I think Orange have first pick. So we'll see if what hero they pick up.
DK totally have first pick, man.
Do they?
Yeah, totally. There's no if buts or what's about it. They have first pick.
Okay.
So DK deciding what they want to pick up here, they're probably going to pick up something versatile, depending on what they want to pick up.
10 seconds remaining.
Maybe, I know that they don't like playing Wisp, I know they don't like playing...
5 seconds
Yep, so they pick up the Alchemist, probably that farming Alchemist for burning. Straight away they pick it up, decide it's strong enough to be a T1 hero. And Orange, see what they're going to do to kind of deal with this. Maybe they'll just completely ignore it and play their own style. Probably the best option to do at this point.
Yep. Just keep talking for a bit. I was just in the wrong game.
So I know that Mushi likes playing this Queen of Pain, so they might be picking that up first or second. Usually it gets banned out third or fourth because Mushi Mushi likes to play that.
Reserve time.
Although he's playing carry now, isn't he? So I've completely botched this up. Orange, the first and second pick, they pick up the Furion, so they're going for that split push. They're probably going to put Mushi on that. I know that he is renowned for getting 6 items and then continuing to farm and kind of being a detriment. He gets way too much farm and he just continues to suck all the farm from their side of the map, and then all the supports get nothing. But hopefully he's kind of learnt since then, and he won't be doing that same kind of thing. The second pick coming up from Orange, I'm interested to see. Yeah, it's a lifestealer, so they're going for that Nyx bomb, that very versatile carry that can kind of get taxied around by the Furion with the global TP. DK deciding what they want to pick up next. Probably going to be... Oh, I was going to say it was going to be a support, but instead they kind of show their cards. They pick up the Weaver. Orange have a big opening here. All they need to do is pick up 2 strong supports, and then the Weaver or the Alchemist is going to get nothing unless they run the Weaver middle, the Alchemist safe lane, and then put completely sack this off lane here.
Yeah, well, definitely. Like the Weaver middle, though, it's pretty unseen. But to get, you got to do what you got to do to get farm. But the line of sight problems with the heals there in mid can cause Weaver some issues.
And they ban out the Storm Spirit. They've realized that Orange are trying to run this global strat with this lifestealer. It's quite common nowadays. It's more common than I'd kind of like this global strategy. Maybe Orange
10
want to be
seconds
picking up a
remaining.
Tinker or a Tinker or a
5
Spectre,
seconds remaining.
but lifestealer's already picked up, so they probably won't pick up another carry. But this global strategy is pretty
DK's
significant
turn
in the
to
meta
ban.
nowadays. DK, they like running this really solid hard carry death ball strategy, where Orange are probably going to be running this. We'll try and avoid
Orange's
fights
turn
until
to
we get a good
ban.
position, and then we'll try and kill you in one go. So this DK banning out the Storm Spirit and the Puck, which are both heroes that kind of pick you off if you get a little bit out of position. So
10
completely
seconds remaining.
solid bans. Banning out the solo mid heroes as well for Super. Super
5
not being able to
seconds
get his
remaining.
Puck, not being able to get his Storm Spirit. I know that he loves playing Storm Spirit, so well, I'm pretty interested to see what he's going to get for this solo mid.
Yeah, well, DK putting a lot of focus on banning out those solo mid heroes. So they just want to. They might pick up a Dragon Knight as their third core. We'll see what they have to do.
That'd be pretty greedy.
Yeah,
But-
Weaver can just depends like how they want to lane it. If they want to aggressive try or just send Weaver in the long lane and scrape what he can get.
I know that Orange sometimes play the Chen, so if they were to pick up a DK, I'm not sure if it would be enough to stop that push. The Chen picked up straight away from Orange. They're
DK's
saying,
turn
you
to
know,
pick.
if you try and be greedy, we will kill you in the first 15, 16 minutes of the game. So DK, they're probably going to be picking up something more solid, something a little bit less greedy with a bit of counter push as well. Maybe maybe a support hero even, just to give themselves some more options and then just ban out a solo mid. So let's see if they do that.
10 seconds
Well,
remaining.
Orange definitely stating their intentions with the Chen, aren't they? Like they
5
want
seconds
to push
remaining.
early with Nature's Prophet and Chen, and you've got Lifestealer with that big early game
Reserve time.
fighter that can just go toe to toe with any other carry in the game. So they definitely want to end this game quick.
Even then, I think Chen can be that epic turtle hero as well. So they have few options here. If they want to, they can. If they get behind, they can just split push for 40, 50 minutes and make the game last forever. So
Mm.
you know, I don't think DK would mind that, just because they have the Alchemist and they have
And the Weaver. Mm.
The Weaver kind of becomes a super omega carry at 70 minutes into the game, getting the MKB and maybe Lincoln Sphere and BKB as well.
Mm.
Just hits so hard with the Desolator, with the negative
Yeah.
armor, and Bane.
The
picked up.
Germinated attack does work late
Orange's
game.
turn to pick.
So,
Bane.
yep, we see the Bane pick up. So he's a very good counter against Lifestealer. Bane, like if he wants, he can skill into that Enfeeble, and that pretty much means Lifestealer is not going to be able to last hit very well if they end up going up against each other in the
DK's
lane.
turn to pick.
So,
If DK decided to do an aggressive tri-lane here, then Lifestealer might be actually looking in a bit of trouble. But you know, DK are known for their defensive tri-lanes. They're known to play it safe, ensure that they get farm on burning, because he's just such a good farmer. He always hits. He always gets his last hits. He
10
never
seconds
misses.
remaining.
Keeper of the Light picked up. Yeah, so this is going to be a defensive tri-lane,
Orange's
most
turn to
likely.
ban.
If it was an aggressive tri-lane, it would be just suicide against the Chen and the Lifestealer.
yeah, definitely. Well, you see the Rubik pick up as well from Orange, so that is pretty hard to go up against in an offensive tri-lane. Just the Chen Rubik combo is very, very strong. And
10
yeah, so
seconds
like
remaining.
you said, the Keeper of the Light just showing that they will definitely be safe laning the Alchemist by the looks.
DK's turn.
It's
to
not
ban.
a problem that they've shown exactly what they're going to do, just because Orange have shown what they're going to do as well. So both teams have kind of agreed to do defensive tri-lanes here, and they're going to be doing, you know, maybe a solo offlane, maybe sacking their solo offlane as well, and just
10
going to the jungle.
seconds
So
remaining.
maybe we'll be seeing. Well, the Darkseer has been banned by DK,
5
so we can't
seconds
see a
remaining.
Darkseer. We might be seeing some sort of random jungler for DK here.
Orange's turn to pick.
Well, DK, they need an offlaner. So, well, they
Well, I
have
mean,
the Weaver, so they need mid.
They need a mid, actually. That's right.
Yeah,
So
they need a mid hero.
it just really depends on whether they're actually going to put this Weaver on the offlane or not. Just I'm not sure if it's that strong against Rubik Chen, Lifestealer. I guess his Sakuchi is really nice to deal with the open wounds. And the Shadow Fiend picked up by Orange is going to be a solo mid Shadow Fiend. So they've decided that this roaming combo from DK isn't strong enough to deal with the Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, and I think Orange, that's a really good pick. Like, if you look at all the heroes that have been banned, you got Puck, Storm Spirit, OD, Quap, Bat Rider. All these heroes are heroes that can go up against the Shadow Fiend, but now they're all banned out, so Shadow Fiend should have a relatively easy time mid.
I'd like to see maybe a Templar Assassin or a... Oh, Magnus is picked up. I didn't really expect that, but...
Well, they're pretty much just saying, look, we know your Shadow Fiend's going to get farm in mid lane, but we'll try to get as much out of it as well with the Shockwave, spam and Bottle Crow for the Magnus. So,
if Mushi plays this correctly, then he is going to get around 50 to 50 last hits and denies at about 10 minutes, which is what you want to be looking at if you're at this kind of level with the Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, definitely.
Against a Magnus. So
the quicker he rushes BKB, the better. Like, he'll be able to team fight a lot earlier than the DK carries. So
Super is on the Alchemist. This is going to be an Alchemist middle. ROTK is the offlane player, so Magnus offlane. Super middle, I didn't expect that. And burning safe lane with this Weaver, so you know, they're kind of throwing a wrench in the works and just mixing it up a little. So for DK, it's ROTK on this Magnus, MMY on the Bane, QQQ on the Coddle, Burning on the Alchemist. Oh, they've swapped it around. So they were just trolling a little. And ROTK on the Weaver. So that is going to be an offlane Weaver there.
Well, on Orange's side, we have Mushi on the Shadow Fiend. We have Neo. X on the Chen, Ohio on the Prophet, Net on the Rubik, and KYXY on the Lifestealer.
And so how do you think these lanes going to be at the moment?
I have to favour Orange's early game. I like their draft, and I believe if they can execute the way that they want to play, they're going to have DK on the ropes fairly early in this game.
Well, the nuke damage coming out from Shadow Fiend is so scary with that level 4 raise. It just deals tremendous amounts of damage, 300 per raise. You end up having 900 magical damage in an AoE. So
at level 7, so
yeah, it's quite scary.
You see counter warding happening already from Orange. They were able to get the ward which would have spotted rotations down from DK, so very good play already out of Orange.
ROTK being pulled regen, he has 6 tangos, a salve, 2 sentry wards, so he can stop the sentry wards being placed down from Orange. The one thing he doesn't have is many stats or ability to get mana regen, so he only has about 4 Sakuchis and then he's out. He's already doing counter warding. He gets spotted out by Net, who also kind of sees him put down a sentry ward. I'd be interested to see if he's going to counter ward this immediately, but he only has 1 sentry ward, so he needs to kind of get both of them with this 1 sentry ward that he put down. ROTK getting harassed by these illusions, and yep, so they're just trading hits here, and ROTK saying, yep, I'm getting some experience here, so he's going to be happy with that.
Well, I don't think ROTK has seen that Observer Ward yet. So, yeah, he's not hitting it, so he hasn't seen it. Looks like Net gets away with a sneaky one for now.
that Observer Ward that he's put down is a common spot for the Sentry Ward. Usually you put the Observer Ward with the Sentry Ward that ROTK's put down, so it's like it's a swapsy for wards at top lane. Kind of playing a little bit of mind games with this vision here. And Ohio and Net kind of, X sharing experience in the jungle, farming as fast as they can, and getting these creeps up.
Top lane, Rubik's going on Weaver. Weaver could be in trouble. 3 seconds on Scoochie. Oh, gets first blood.
No.
Wow.
He pops that salve as well, so now he's so far behind. All that pulling regen just hasn't paid off for him. He didn't even get level 2.
And look at this Rubik, he's nearly level 3. That was a great start for Rubik. Weaver was just being too aggressive. And the level 2 with this fade bolt and the lift was too much.
And I'm interested to see what QQQ is going to be doing. Is he going to be stacking these ancients, stacking these creeps, or is he just going to be farming out creeps without the stacks? I think there's a stacked weak camp there.
Yeah, well this Coddle's actually, once you get levels up on Illuminate, a very, very fast jungler, so he pretty much can just jungle on his own. Like, not many people actually think of him as a jungle hero, but he can do it.
He's one of... Once he's got is it level 2 Illuminate? I thought he can jungle by himself.
Yep, I think so. Level 2 Illuminate, and just stack and just spam.
Yeah. Otherwise he kind of runs out of mana way too fast. This Treant being a real nuisance, cancelling his clarity. What
Creep macro from...
What a play from Ohio, just being aware of the other side of the map while farming the jungle with the Chen. Your normal Nature's Prophet player would just use all of the treants to kind of farm the jungle and farm as fast as you can, but instead he uses it to scout out, kind of wreaks havoc on the other side of the map. It's pretty well played by him there.
Yeah, definitely. Let's have a look at this mid lane. The last hits are actually very close. I didn't expect this this early. I thought Mushi would be very far in front in this lane, but Magnus still, well, the Super's Magnus still keeping up.
Well, I think this won't last for too long, considering that the Shadow Fiend has 20 souls now. The Magnus is starting to run out of mana. He has the Bottle Crow, but he's only got a limited time that he's going to have a lot of farm in this lane. In theory, just because, you know, Mushi,
yeah, well, look,
sitting on 43 damage. He's got almost 100 damage compared to the 69 of Magnus. So.
Well, he's got yeah, pretty much 100 damage on the dot. So he's very strong this early in the game. 4 minutes in, he's hitting for 100.
RTK, seeing that haste rune on top, thinking, you know, I could really do with that. I can run around, use Sakuchi and get a lot of experience and levels, but Ohio going, nope, teleports in and gets it at the very last minute. Pretty well played by him there. He's doing work today.
Good map awareness from the Nature's Prophet. Not enough Nature's Prophets actually snipe off the runes. So he's playing very well so far.
A smoke coming out from Orange, from the Rubik and the Chen. They've got a Troll Warlord creep, a Dark Troll Summoner I should say, which is really strong. It disables for 1.5 seconds, and it's pretty good against a Magnus. See if they're actually going to get something happening here. The level 6 just came up from Magnus though. Maybe he'll use his RP to get out, but no, he just pops and Shadow Fiend gets the kill. Oh man, this Shadow Fiend is looking scary. He's got 28 souls. They're going to deal some damage to this tower. And yeah, they might even go for the tower straight up.
Well, Prophet TP's in. Coddle's doing his best to hold out the lane with his Illuminate Blast, but it's still only level 1, so it's not doing huge amounts of damage just yet.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to push against this though, just because the Magnus is coming back and he's going to be using this. If they commit to it, he's just going to use RP and just kill everything essentially.
Well, yeah, it was a very good gank by the Rubik Chen. Rubik, unfortunately, he did throw the Magnus out of range of the first shadow, or the smallest range shadow rays. So, but they still got the kill in the end. The Skewer still isn't that big at the moment. It's only level 2.
Burning, sitting really pretty at bottom lane. He is 2.3, almost 2.4k. There you go, 2.4k. He's farming really nicely, sitting on level 3 of Goblin's Greed, so he's saying, you know, I want to farm for the next 40 minutes. I don't want anybody to fight me. I just want to, be passive and, take it easy for the next while. Let's see if...
Well, I don't think he's going hand of Midas because he would have bought it already. He's got 2,400 gold on him.
He might be going for this
So-
Battle Fury. I know that people generally trend to go for the Battle Fury if they max that Goblin's Greed early. It's
RTK could be in trouble up top. Sentry's down. Oh, Skeechy, too much movement speed. Gets away.
Man. Getting
Oh, he
away
still
with
could be in trouble.
Oh,
Radiant's top
KYXY gets the last hit on Weaver, and they all just back off. And these treants from Ohio just taking the tower. Really well played by the Furin again, and the Chin creep taking the damage. Wow.
Orange doing exactly what they needed to do. That was their game plan from the start. Farm well, pressure lanes, and looks like the towers are already pretty low. Top tier tower only on 400 health. Mid's already taken some damage as well. So Orange playing very well so far.
It's just beautiful watching them take the tower aggro with all of the creeps, making sure that they never take any tower hits at all. Mushi realizing that he's not going to be able to get this deny on the catapult, so instead he hits Super a few times and kind of says, you know, I'll let you have it, but I'll hit you for a couple hundred damage. Super uses his RP. Is he going to skewer him in? He skewers him in. Coddle saying, I'm going to hit you, and MMY. Shadowfiend gets killed, and it's a shared kill with MMY, Coddle, and Magnus. Some nice experience going the way of the supports here for DK.
Yeah, well, Bane's nearly level 6. That's the crunch time for the Bane. That ultimate's very strong. It's a very good map when it's from the Magnus to realise that the Shadow Fiend was overextended and he could skew him into tower range. So, good play by Super. It's definitely, he's doing very well. He's got Arcane Boots, Bottle against the Shadow Fiend 8 minutes in. That's got to be not a win, but definitely preferable over what could have happened against the Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, even though it seems like a simple concept, it's actually quite hard to pick up when you're playing.
Ultimate in middle on Mushi from Bane.
Is it going to get stolen by Net? He steals the ultimate. He steals the Fiend's Grip, which is the weakness of it. He has to sit there and use it while there's a Rubik that can steal this ability. So
well, the Hand of God off by Chen saves Mushi. So just Chen showing that he can do a lot of work early with that heal. And yeah, I guess that's why they picked Rubik right after the Bane. Bane got picked to 3, Rubik got picked to 4. So Bane's just a perfect hero to get steals off. All of his moves are pretty useful if you can nab some of them.
And Feeble reducing damage from potentially reducing damage from Alchemist. The Nightmare stopping any hero from attacking or doing anything. The Fiend's Grip completely disabling for a extended period of time, and the Brain Sap giving himself HP while removing HP of the enemy. Yeah, all of the abilities are very strong. So
we can see a smoke
for a Rubik. Smoke Gank, yeah, coming out, and Mushi also committing to this as well. So he's removing some of his farm time, deciding, you know, I want to gank with my team. Doesn't even have his ultimate yet, which is pretty interesting to see here. They're trying to take down this Magnus. They know that he doesn't... Oh, he does have the RP up, so this is risky business here coming out from Orange. They're playing, you know, all or nothing here, so they... Are they even going for him?
I think Rubik's just going to ult.
Yeah, Rubik's just going to ulti his Fiend's Grip. So they're on the high ground here. They're going to get him. ROTK's probably seen them here.
He's gonna make it away.
He's running away. Yeah, he just gets away. So a lot of time wasted here from the supports and the whole team
and
of Orange.
Mushi, yeah.
They're probably going for a push here because they're all 4 of them are together. Super rotating back in middle. So I don't think they can even push against this. The RP is up. Here's DD, and I don't know what Orange are going to do here.
Well, yeah, they need the pick off before they can push. And Super's map awareness is fairly good, he knows that there's a Radiant Observer Ward watching. So, the good sentry down to get rid of it.
And back behind, just in case if Rubik decides to go in and Fiend's Grip him, he can just walk up and use the Nightmare on the Rubik and just stop that immediately. Pretty nice positioning by DK here. Burning still farming. He's sitting on Battle Fury with the level 4 Greevil's Greed, so this is looking to be a 900 gold per minute Alchemist.
Well, let's have a look how much it is. Gold per minute.
484 at the moment.
483 for 11 minutes in. That's very, very good.
That's going to be raising as like super fast as the game goes on. The stacks
Yeah.
have been made by Coddle, so this is looking pretty scary for Orange here.
I'm surprised they haven't been stacking their ancients. That would have been very, very strong if there was ancient stacks. Burning would be able to get his next item very, very quickly.
I think they had the time as well. Keeper of the Light definitely did. He was too busy kind of farming for himself, which is...
We see this smoke
okay.
tank up top, trying to get Weaver, but Weaver can feel it.
ROTK, yeah, doing a great job, having great map sense, although there are no wards up, so he just kind of...
He just knew.
He kind of just guessed.
Mushi's wasting a lot of time. I don't really like this by mid players. I feel like the experience and the gold in mid you can get is always very strong early game.
The thing that he's feeling though is that if he stays in middle, he's going to get picked off by this Bane. He's going to get nuked down by the Coddle, and he's just going to get killed by the RP. I mean, Super is always just going to solo RP the Shadow Fiend and then just skewer him back like he did beforehand. So, you know, if he stays in middle, he's just food for the Magnus at this point. So in a sense it is good, but he kind of just needs to continue farming. All he needs to do is go to the lane when it gets pushed out, use 2 razors, and then go back to the jungle and farm. So
Well, he can farm jungle very efficiently with the razors. So
yeah, until Magnus has his Blink Dagger, which he has now, and Orange didn't know this. ROTK, I mean, sorry, Ohio getting picked off, and yeah, wow, that was an early Blink Dagger. 13 minutes into the game against the Shadow Fiend.
I think we can say that Super's Magnus won mid against the Shadow Fiend.
Easily, you could easily say that. Shadow Fiend going back middle. He knows that this RP, no, the RP is still up.
So it was just a blink into skewer on the Ohio.
Things are looking scary for Orange right now. I know that they were on their game when they were playing this match, but you know, I'm not sure if things are looking good for them.
Yeah, it's still looks like we might have a push towards mid. KYXY goes in.
MMY taking a hit. He sleeps the Ohio on the Furion. Ribbit kills QQQ DK, and Lifestealer kills MMY. So it's a 2 for nothing for Orange. Orange actually getting a good trade here. They're actually taking kills while DK goes top, and I mean bot, and TP's out.
Well, it was a 5v3 engagement at the start of all that. The Alchemist wasn't there, and neither was the Weaver. So the supports just dropped from DK.
I think it would have been pretty nice if there was like maybe a small rotation from DK, but they've decided to prioritize their carries farm over maybe keeping the towers, which, you know, maybe they just decided that they couldn't take the fight and farmed it.
Yeah, it is hard to fight Orange's lineup this early. Yeah, you have RP, but there's the Shadow Fiend. Like all of these heroes are very strong. Lifestealer, especially, he's already got his armlet, phase boots, drums, so doing very well. We see a Roche attempt by Orange, smoked up.
And DK already aware of this, and the RP comes out. Super dealing quite a bit of damage. Gets lifted, and did it get stolen? The skewer got stolen. He slows down Super. Super gets taken down. Chin gets taken down as well from Orange. Rubik taking a fall. Alchemist getting the kill. Bane committing suicide on himself. And DK backing off here. The Chin creeps sitting there saying, if you come close, we're going to net you. And Alchemist stunning the Nature's Prophet and getting a kill there as well. Maybe Nature's Prophet overextending a little there. He should have sat next to the Chin creeps. He would have been completely fine, but he doesn't. Ohio buying back, taking Roshan, and Chin sitting there ready to Hand of God and ready to send people home if DK initiate here. So pretty well played here by Orange. Shadowfiend getting the Aegis, and he's going to be sitting safe for a long time. They can't just solo RP him anymore and get the kill.
Well, he's finished up his BKB as well. The recipe and the Mithra Armor coming out in the career. It was like DK were very lucky they didn't go a lot worse. They were able to get the Chen before he could Hand of God. So very it was a good RP. It's just unfortunate that Burning wasn't there again. The Alchemists choosing to farm over being there, so we'll see if that has an effect in the long term.
And Mushi using a tactical raise in his base. You can see he's like out of a little bit of mana. He used his W raise.
Dire's top tower is
Okay.
under attack.
and then net mana boots him back up to full mana, so
No one saw anything. We
nobody
saw
saw anything. He's full on mana, he never used any raises. It was completely nothing happened. So ROTK sitting on Treed's Embracer, he's had a pretty rough time here, and he gives Rubik Sakuchi, so it's a pretty strong spell for a Rubik to have.
Rubik's pretty much unkillable now. He can't die.
Yeah.
With all of his skill set.
He's essentially a Weaver with a lift, and Bane killing the Lifestealer here. I completely missed this. Burning.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. It looks
Wow.
like his ulti was used.
It's,
I don't know how Lifesteal let him get close enough.
It seems like Lifestealer went on Burning because he was low on HP when I looked at him.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
That's a big pick-off, and
And Weaver goes down bottom.
missing out on all these kills here. So
Radiant's bottom tower
Both-
is
Well,
under
they're
attack.
just kills that shouldn't have happened.
Are forced
yeah, both
It's
teams getting
Radiant's
pick-offs
bottom
and
tower has fallen. Dire's top
both teams
tower
getting a
has
tower
fallen.
each. So you know, Mushi sitting there, he's going to be farming pretty fast, but not as fast as this Alchemist here. I think it's a ticking. The time is kind of ticking for
Radiant's
Orange at this
bottom
point.
tower is under attack.
Yeah, well,
Dire's top tower
this
is
Alchemist is
under
getting
attack.
really big. He's got Shadow Blade. He's got Battle Fury treads, 3,000 gold. So 18 minutes is huge.
He's going to be sitting on an AC as well quite soon. Even before
Or
he
should he
hits
go? Should he go BKB first?
BKB, maybe. Usually you see Alchemists go for the 16-minute Assault Curious timing, just to give him that extra armor. It makes him quite a lot stronger, but BKB quite possible as well. We'll see if he's going to pick it up. If he's going to pick it up, he's going to pick it up now, most likely. But
Well, there's a DD in the bottle of Mushi here, so if Orange fight soon, they're definitely going to have an advantage in the fight. This could be Burning's death. He doesn't know.
is there any invis detection here from? Yeah, there's a dust on him. So,
This is going to be Burning's death.
oh man, that is a big pick off. Mushi
Ooh,
using his
Mushi
BKB.
BKB. I don't know.
Seems like Mushi is trolling everyone here. Using his 10-second BKB charge on just the sun. Maybe he thought that the rest of DK could have been around the corner, ready to counter-initiate. And
Well, they have
save him.
wards, so I don't know. I guess it's just reaction magic coming at me. Use BKB.
Yeah, they know where. He knew where Super was. He knew where the Bane was at the time, but maybe he just wasn't paying attention to the mini-map. So, you know, it happens. It's hard to watch something when you're trying to take down the hard carry.
Well, it's a very big win, taking down a hard carry at this time of the game. He was dead for almost a minute, so that's a minute of not farming. You also, like that in itself is a huge
Radiant's
win for
bottom
Orange.
tower is
And
under
it looks like he
attack.
bought something. He bought a
Radiant
Hyperstone. So yeah,
structures
he
are
is going for that
fortified.
AC. He was trying to aim for that 16-minute timing. It's a pity that he died for him just then. He would have been he would have had it by now, but instead he doesn't. Mushi dealing a ton of damage to this tower, and now he backs off. He goes back and he hits it. That's just Prophet getting the last hit here. So he's going to be sitting on quite a lot of farm. He's a Shadow Blade, he has the Midas, and he has the brown boots, the boots of speed, which give plus 50 movement speed. Not very much, but you know, it's enough
Well,
considering he doesn't really need to move.
We might
very
see a
much.
gank here as well. He's got Nakes inside him.
They're just waiting for Burning to show his face. He's been kind of sitting by himself when he's farming. Maybe they'll be going on ROTK, trying to pick off that farmer that's kind of farming by themselves, which is what.
Oh, here we go.
And yeah, the Weaver shows himself.
No, down bottom.
Oh, down bottom.
Burning takes
Burning.
the ball.
Yeah, Burning has just been poking his head out, taking farm by himself all games, and Orange have recognized this, and they're abusing it with this Furion Lifestealer. In middle, they know that Alchemist is down, so they're just going for a push, and Feeble comes out on the the Shadow Fiend, but he still deals quite a bit of damage, which is pretty insane, really. And the Blinding Light comes out. They're starting to miss the tower. And Lifestealer going on the Bane. He uses Nightmare on himself, which gives him a second of invulnerability, and both teams kind of back off. Super waiting to initiate here, and
Radiant's middle tower
nothing
has
happens. They
fallen.
decide to all back off. Shin's sending home Mushi.
DK didn't want to fight that at all. As soon as the Bane got caught out, they just said, no, you're dead, Bane. You know, you've done well, but unfortunately, we can't save you.
Yeah, no, he's done well, but maybe not quite well enough. He got picked off, so
yeah.
just a little bit out of position. Ohio sitting at top lane, it's feeling pretty safe to farm at this point. They've got a lot of map control. They're all going to be farming at a ridiculous rate here. This is exactly what Orange needed at this point. They needed to kind of control the map, make sure that Burning can't get this farm that he wants to get so desperately. Burning, does he have his AC yet? He doesn't.
He might have it after the stack. Just going to town on the golems and the dragons.
Sitting on 3k gold, so 3.1k gold. That's
that stack was worth 1,000 gold. Very, very strong. You can see now, we'll have a look at some of the items up on Orange. We have a Blink Dagger on Net. Net's Rubik. So let's watch for some. He's got the Lifestealer in him. So some very good combos coming out from Orange. We have the Mech Up on Chen. And Mushi has an Eagle Song. So going into that early Butterfly.
Lifestealer sitting on a Sanj, probably going for the YYF build. He has a drum, yes, so he's going for the Sanj and Yasha most likely. Furion sitting on a Midas Shadowblade and a Ultimate Orb, so probably going for a Sheep Stick.
Yep.
The Alchemists pick up this AC. He got it at just before he hit level 16, so that's exactly when he wanted to get it, pretty much. Apart from the deaths are a bit unfortunate. He could have gotten it a lot earlier, but oh, the Lifestealer coming in. Wow, this was a very ballsy jump from Net here. They decided, you know, we're not going to wait, we're going to try and fight straight away. Mushi coming in, they pick off Burning, even though they had such an unfavorable engagement. They just have so many more items at this point. QQQ taking the fall, the Gem of True Sight falling on the ground. And wow, this is just, it's probably going to be game at some point pretty soon for DK. And the Courier comes and picks it up, and it just takes a fall. Wow. Net coming in. Oh man.
Massive win for Orange. They went in, it looked like they'd overextended, but DK went ready for that fight. They just were very miscommunicated. Like, the Alchemist was bashing on Mushi at the back, but they really needed to burst down the Rubik and the Lifestealer in the two. Like, they wasted Bane Ultimate and Magnus Ultimate just on those two heroes. So definitely misplay coming out from DK, but Orange doing well to capitalise.
Totally. I thought it was looking really bad for Orange. They had jumped out.
Magnus going down in mid lane.
Oh man.
First. Yeah, the cannon.
And yeah, Lifestealer doing a long range melee attack. It's pretty funny.
I thought the cannon got it. The cannon was like flying through, but it was awarded to the Lifestealer. They're just this Blink Dagger on Rubik. Very, very smart pickup. Like, DK have just not been ready for it.
And Mushi getting another tower hit. I'm pretty sure he got all of the last hits on every tower this game, so it's pretty funny. See if he gets this one as well.
Well, from such the bad mid lane, it's caught up quite well.
And the stun coming out. He doesn't get the BKB off this time. He's getting hit pretty quickly. DK, I mean,
send back to base.
So low HP. KYXY running away, he doesn't have much damage. The RP being cancelled by Super. Oh man, it looks like a little bit of turnaround here. Skewer coming from Rubik. It looks so funny when he skewers ROTK, getting a pick up on Shin. Shin has done his job though, he saves Mushi from certain demise.
Well, it looks like Orange, thinking they were they bit off a lot more than they could chew there. They thought they were big enough to do a lot of damage to this tier 3, maybe even capture it, but DK saying no, we want to keep playing this game. Burning is retiring after this tournament, we're going to play as much game time as we can.
Mushi, a little bit unlucky.
Did I say Burning or Mushi? I said Burning.
Oh, you said Burning. Mushi was a little bit unlucky in that fight there as well. He He got stunned, but his BKB was still up, so all of this magical damage went on him very quickly. He kind of needed to get his BKB off before he got stunned, but instead he takes a lot of damage and gets sent home.
I think it might have been on cooldown still.
Maybe.
From the previous fight.
Maybe. It would be a little bit uncharacteristic of Mushi to miss that kind of thing, so...
Well, you saw bot lane, he was right on that BKB. So.
However, it was a mistake. He was totally on that BKB. He had his finger on that trigger, waiting to put the BKB on the line. So the next Roshan is coming up. And an
Will there be a
room.
contest? I think DK have to try to fight. If Orange get Aegis, then that probably means high ground.
If Orange get the Aegis, then this RP is significantly weaker than it would be normally. You pop all your spells and then
What's going on? Have a look at the... Sorry to be interrupting, but there's creeps. And burning as well. There's a fight up top. Man fighting the lifestealer.
Oh wow, he almost kills both of them. And yeah, the creeps are sitting in the trees. What are they doing?
Yeah. Oh, why did... Wow. They may have got like... Coddles on their team. I don't know how they got there.
Wait, no. They're dire creeps and Coddle's
Yeah,
on
they're
the
dire
way.
creeps. Oh, Coddle must have blasted them.
Yeah, Coddle.
Well, we
blasted.
see a smoke gank going into Roche.
Um,
Orange are baiting, they're not even in there.
oh man, tensions are rising.
Yeah, I reckon this is a big fight coming up.
And what does he steal here? He steals the unstable concoction, which is a
Concoction.
huge nuke. 360 damage at max max setup.
Yeah, 4 seconds as well. That's a big disable for someone like Burning without a BKB.
And DK and Orange just kind of positioning themselves, waiting for each other to kind of make a wrong move, and both teams saying, we don't really want to fight in this little choke point here, we don't want to fight in this big open area where you can kind of jump on us and take our...
Looks like Orange is trying to take the opportunity there.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Well, DK aren't in position now, they all backed off, and there's no vision of them for Orange, they don't know, but as soon as they come back, they all just back off. They have this one ward, pretty popular ward here. You can pop it from the high ground. You can pop it down from the high ground from the dire side and not get spotted. So,
is that observer ward on the hill there play strong? Should that be a bit further closer? Because they can't see... can they see to the stairs?
Dire's middle tower
not quite.
is under attack.
Yeah, if that was
Radiant's
further
top
in, they would be
tower
able to
is
see
under
all the way
attack.
the entrance to the stairs near the Ancients.
Dire's
yeah,
in mid lane.
tower has fallen.
Bane
Radiant's top tower
using his
is
ultimate
under
on
attack.
Lifesteal, but not actually getting too much done. Magnus using his RP, getting 3. Super does the work here. Mushi's running away with not much HP. Buyback from Lifesteal. Lifesteal using his open wounds on Burning. Burning running away with not much HP, using his unstable concoction, getting lifted and taken down by the Nature's Prophet here, getting the last hit. ROTK on the run. Alchemist buying back. And, oh man, this is just crazy. So much is going on here.
Yeah, so many buybacks.
DK all positioning themselves as 5s. They're all regrouped. And Orange are looking split up here. If DK get the initiation, Orange are going to be in a lot of trouble, but they all just back off and...
DK say round 2. Let's fight.
DK looking to take the Roshan now. They're hoping that Roshan is really low, but...
It could cost them a lot though. Ohire's pushing top racks. Or top tier 3.
The tower's already gone, so... all
Yeah,
they're
so
going to do
be
is
pushing racks.
The
Roshan
Roshan
has
has
fallen
actually
to the
called
Radiant.
Super, getting slowed by KYXY on the lifestealer. Bane taking the fall, and straight away is a buyback from Coddle. Hand of God falling, Hand of God being used by Orange. All their heroes are on full HP. Sakuchi on Rubik. And oh man, ROTK is just gonna fall straight away. Does he have buyback? He doesn't look like he does.
Nah, this could mean racks. Rubik's just being a
buyback.
pest in these fights. Like, he just, like, DK don't have an answer.
DK hardly have any buybacks here. I'm pretty sure Magnus doesn't either, so they can rush
Radiant's top
this
barracks
Rex
are
here.
under attack.
Maybe go for the middle Rex. Burning saying, I don't want you to take our base. Please let us stay in this tournament. Hitting everyone, hitting X. Wow, he just does a ton of damage even if he's getting wailed on by the whole
Yes,
of Orange.
Aegis as well.
He has
so
the Aegis, man.
He can die here. I think he should die.
Under attack.
The problem is when he comes back he won't have this chemical rage, so he's going to be significantly weaker when he survives. And Super doing a huge ulti, he gets Mushi and Ohio, which are the big damage dealers apart from maybe the lifestealer, but the lifestealer takes a fall anyway. Net taking a fall as well. Wow.
How did DK defend this? Wow.
The Rex didn't even fall.
Orange said, we want heroes. DK said, that's fine.
DK say we can buy back if you kill us, so wow, it's pretty crazy.
Super doing a lot of work in these last few fights, hitting very good RPs in the last 3 or 4 fights.
Orange heroes that are dead, sitting there on the sideline, kind of contemplating their mistakes, talking about their past experiences and their past lives, wondering what they're going to resurrect as in their next life.
Yeah. Well, they definitely would have had the let's not do that again talk.
Yeah.
We forgot to mention when the Nature's Prophet picked up his Scythe of Ice, so that was a few minutes ago now. So that's big items coming up from Nature's Prophet. Good control in the fights.
Shadowblade, Sheep Stick and the Hand of Midas here, and a Rubik picking up a Force Staff, so
Dire's top
he's
tower is
going to
under
be
attack.
zooming around the map as soon as he gets to Sakuchi.
It's the modern day Houdini.
Yeah, you know, he escapes from everything. You can never catch him.
Burning's picked up a Basher as well, so he can now sort of man fight the Lifestealer during Rage, because if he gets Bashers off, we could see an initiation on top.
And
Burning the top.
somebody getting sent home. I didn't see who. I think it was. I'm not sure who it was. I just heard the sound of the Chen sent home.
Maybe it was a Krieg. I don't know.
Maybe, I have no idea. But Burning, it's going to be a problem for DK. Maybe that Burning is going to run out of items to get. He's going to be full on items.
Well, Shadowfin has the butterfly, so maybe Burning should try to build towards an MKB. Like, maybe, I don't know. Do you get rid of the Battle Fury? Or do you get rid of Boots? No.
I think you get rid of maybe the Shadowblade even.
Well, once, like, you have the Shadowblade, so you can farm in well, it's a good initiation tool as well. It's tough. Maybe, I don't know.
It's
just
nice for the proc as well. The damage after 150 bonus damage on the first attack is pretty nice. Making his first attack deal about 400
You see,
damage.
top lane, ROTK could be in trouble. There's an X inside of Ohio. Oh, they see him.
And-
Dust pops.
Oh man, look at
initiations.
this fast cheap run. And now he's
Oh,
slowed down
time-lapse
and he
is back.
uses his time lapse, and because
Gets
time
away.
lapse stops debuffs, he just completely dispels that dust from getting
Oh.
sent back from QQQ.
So he TP'd back to base, and QQQ TP'd him back to mid. Immediately. Like, there was a ching-ching sort of reaction. You see DK smoked up, they want to fight. This could be bad for Orange. They're missing Mushi.
ROTK, hoping to God that they have no wood there, because if he does, then he's just scared the whole of Orange. X taking full and all of those creeps. Oh man, how demoralizing for this Chen player.
He just was, minding his own business in top lane, walks around a tree, and there's Alchemist. Or the whole team.
And Super, using his RP on KYXY, are they going to get his chain stun? Yeah, they just ulti him. They send 2 ultis his way, and this is also demoralizing
DK
for
fighting.
Lifestealer. Like, he's just sitting there saying, come on guys, they just used 2 ultimates on me. Why can't we push Rex? Why can't we do something? But Chen is already dead. He has no creeps. There's only the Rubik. There's only the Nature's Prophet. There's only the Shadow
They just
Fiend.
have to stall time. Maybe sacrifice the tier 2 on top. I don't know if they can defend it without the Lifestealer.
The Lifestealer, yeah, they're down for another 45 seconds. I
Dire's
don't think he has
top tower is
buyback.
under attack.
Well, yeah, well, I think they have to give it up.
Yeah,
There it is.
no buyback.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
What did Rubik steal? Go, I got the Chemical Rage.
And I'm just gonna have a look at the gold graph.
1700 L.
Just gonna have a look at the gold graph at this point. So, Orange was sitting at 10k gold advantage about 10 minutes ago. Now it's kind of going towards DK again. They're looking to get a 0 gold difference in. They're trending at a 0 gold difference. It's just going up at a ridiculous, like almost exponential rate. And the experience graph in favor of DK. Before it was sitting at 10k advantage for Orange as well.
All started at that base
Radiant's bottom tower is
dive.
under attack.
You would have thought that Orange learnt in pubs and a lot of games. It's always much better to get the racks than the base dive because the racks just it limits the gold that the enemy team can get.
It's so much more important to win the game than to kill heroes.
So they could be regretting that in a couple of minutes' time if they end up losing.
Totally, man. I think that like, if Orange were to lose this is the kind of thing that people like have huge arguments about. One person maybe overextending, and then the whole team have to follow it because if they don't, then they're just losing free heroes and they're not getting a trade at all. Net sitting there, 1.6k HP, and the unstable concoction. Yeah, he stunned himself. So it's a puppy stun there.
Well, his initiation.
Oh wow. This light skill is going to do a lot of damage if this BKB doesn't come out. The BKB comes out just before Mushi uses his ultimate, the chin heal, and wow, he just destroys the Shadow Fiend. The Bane ultimate comes out, but he pops the Nature's Prophet way too quickly, and the Bane decides to back off before the ultimate completely finishes. Bane doing some work there, so the Chen takes a fall as well. Did he just buy back? I'm not sure.
No, Mushi bought back.
Mushi bought back.
There's a buyback from Prophet.
And there's a buyback from Prophet. Yeah, totally. And he goes to top lane. Decides, you know, I don't want to fight this. This is a stupid fight. Burning. Telling his team to back off. Super. Teleporting to the top lane. Deciding to get the farm there.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Burning sitting on full items almost.
There's still initiations on mid. Super could be in trouble. No, he thinks.
Super getting his TP cancelled. So Ohio just going back to top. Trying to deal some damage on the Rex, but it's nothing really significant at this point.
DK I feel that they're ahead at the moment. Like they feel in very good control of this game.
It looks like Orange haven't timed the Roshan.
They wouldn't have had a look, but
ran in and had a look to see if Roshan was up.
They didn't do the evil stig timer.
They didn't. Seems like a bit of a big mistake actually in a tournament game like this. Support should really be running it in.
Yeah, well, you can see like DK is starting to get really scary. The Weaver picks up the MKB actually, so Alchemist doesn't need to go it. He's finished his Abyssal Blade, 6,000 gold in the bank, so we'll see what he ends up doing. Maybe just buy a new BKB and save for buyback. Well, it doesn't look like Orange have finished many items recently in the past 10 minutes or so. It's just been all DK.
The butterfly coming up from Shadow Fiend, although that's been up for a while, I believe. But that's about it for items for Orange. I think Burning will want to be picking up a MKB sometime soon, maybe selling an item. I'm not sure which one. But it would be so useful, although it showed last fight that he doesn't even need it. He just completely smashed Mushi before he even did anything.
Well, he's got the Empower buff up. That does such a big thing in the late game. He doesn't need that extra item. He could even go a heart or something, like just not die.
He has 400 extra. He has 400 damage essentially all up, but
and he's hitting like 4 or 5 hits per second in his Chemical Rage. So that's 2,000 damage, like within 1 to 2 seconds if he gets time on you.
And that 1.4 second stun with the Abyssal Blade means that he does get that time pretty much with the BKB.
I'm gonna melt through that tower. They get it.
Man, this isn't looking good for Orange here.
No, this Rax is going down.
Burning, smack, 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 taking down the Rex, and he puts a stun on Shin and just runs away. Oh man, KYXY overextending a little, trying to pick up the support. Super doing a huge stun, huge RP on the supports of DK and just taking down 3 straight away, getting an ultra kill on Burning. Burning sitting on almost 11k here. Wow, he's rich. As wow, Burning doing the work here, farming just like a master farmer, putting on a clinic.
Yeah,
and
GG.
GG is cool by KOXY. DK, man, taking this game. Didn't look like they were going to for the first little bit of this, but then they kind of took it back.
Yeah, well, Orange threw really hard. They had it. They had the racks, and then they decided to dive tier 4s, and that just cost them the game at the end. They couldn't come back. Like those dives were enough for DK to start getting ahead. And Magnus, I think Super, like his RPs were spot on that game.
Yes, RPs, he always got maybe 1 or 2, and if they were, if it was a core hero like Shadow Fiend, he would use it. If it was a core hero like Lifestealer or Nature's Prophet, he would make sure that he would use it and just skewer them out and then take them down, so the fight would be 4v5 immediately. Really well played by him, and then at the end he just got that 3-man RP and skewered everyone out and destroyed everyone. So well played by Super, well played to actually survive in that lane against the Mushi Shadow Fiend. Pretty tough to lane against, I would believe, just because Mushi, such a solid mid player. Well played, all up by DK, showing their flair, showing their ability to play the game mechanically and technically and also strategically. So pretty cool to see. Anyway, I am the Evil Twig, and this is
Tonda's
Tonda's Dota. So it's been a long day. I'm tired. This is Tonda's Dota, and that was a commentary between DK and Orange. So I hope
Round
you
one.
enjoyed that. Round 1, and there'll be another one coming up pretty soon. Okay.